If you're a streamer, a podcaster, or you just want to create your home recording studio, the quality of your content depends on one important thing: the microphone. So today we're going to be looking at this broadcast quality microphone from Boya. So this microphone is the Boya BY-M1000. The BY-M1000 is a large diaphragm condenser microphone that has 3 different polar patterns. Yes, you heard that right. You can choose what type of polar pattern is best for the content you're doing. It can be cardioid, omnidirectional, or bidirectional polar pattern. These microphones give you all that capability, so you don't need to buy different microphones for different scenarios. On this video, we will be discussing its specifications, and of course we will be doing a microphone test to see or to hear the quality of this condenser microphone. And also we will be discussing its partner, the suspension arm that also came from Boya. So if you are ready, let's go with the unboxing. The Boya BY-M1000 is a large diaphragm condenser microphone. It has a wide frequency range and a good low noise floor. It has an all-metal housing and includes a shock mount and a pop filter. It has a 34mm or 1.3 inches diaphragm with a frequency response of 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. It has an impedance of 200 ohms and it requires a 24 volts or 48 volts phantom power to work. And lastly, it weighs 812 grams without the mount and pop filter. Okay guys, so we will be proceeding with the microphone test with the Boya BY-M1000. And right now, you are hearing directly from my Mirfrac Audio WE10 Pro, which is connected to my Canon EOS RP. Okay, now I am testing out the Boya BY-M1000 condenser microphone, and it's currently set to the cardioid polar pattern. Right now, the low pass filter is turned off and the volume is set to 0 decibels, which is the normal volume or normal gain for the microphone. Alright, now to test out the cardioid polar pattern, I am currently talking in front of the microphone and I'm about like 2 feet away or 1 feet away from the microphone. I'm gonna try to step back a little, and right now I am about 3 feet away from the microphone. What I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna speak a little bit on the right so you can hear the change of the audio quality when I'm speaking on the right. I am back on the center. I am going on the left of the microphone, and hopefully you can hear the difference when it comes to the polar pattern or when it comes to the cardioid polar pattern. Alright, so now I am using the bidirectional polar pattern of the microphone. So what it does is that the microphone allows the user at the front and at the back of the microphone to have like an equal result when it comes to quality. So the capsule itself, it's not just facing forward, now it's facing both the forward and the backwards of the microphone. So now we're gonna be testing the same thing. So I'm currently like 6 inches away from the microphone, and I'm gonna go and try to move backward. Now I'm like 10 inches away from the microphone. I'm gonna speak on the side so you can hear the difference when I am speaking on the side. Speaking on the side again, and of course I'm gonna test out to speak at the back. So as you can hear, even you cannot see me, the sound quality of the microphone when I am speaking here at the back is almost identical when I am speaking on the front of the microphone. We're gonna be testing out the omnidirectional polar pattern of the Boya BY-M1000. So what it does, the omnidirectional polar pattern allows the microphone to detect the audio that is coming around on a circular motion. So what I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna speak on the microphone and you will hear what the omnidirectional polar pattern does. So currently I am 6 inches away from the microphone. I'm going back like 10 inches away. Now from 6 inches, I'm gonna be speaking continuously so that you can hear if it actually changes. So if you can actually hear if the microphone or the polar pattern detects the same sound frequency. So currently I am here speaking on the right side of the microphone. I'm moving forward to the microphone, going to its left. And then I am still speaking, and now I am at the back of the microphone, and hopefully you can notice that the microphone doesn't really change the sound quality that's being detected or the gain that's being detected on the microphone. Alright, so I have tested the microphone's polar pattern. Now I will test it out for singing. So currently the microphone is set to the cardioid polar pattern. I have set the microphone to -10 decibels, and I didn't turn on the low pass filter, and we will be singing this song. But I'm not crazy, I'm just a little unwell. I know right now you can't tell, but stay a while and maybe then you'll see a different side of me. Alright, so that's the microphone test for the Boya BY-M1000. So if you are currently looking for a condenser microphone for all your content creation needs, then this microphone is one of the microphones that I would suggest, because this can cover a lot of scenarios. If you want to do podcasts, if you're just speaking alone, you can just use the cardioid polar pattern. If you have someone on your room or you're doing a podcast and you only have one microphone, especially if you're just starting out, then this one is best because you can use the omnidirectional polar pattern so that everyone who's currently speaking near the microphone, you can just put the microphone in the middle and it will pick up all the voices that's coming from your hosts. And if you would like to do some interviews, like one-on-one interviews, the microphone can detect you as a speaker and also the one that's behind the microphone. So how great is that feature? So not all the microphones that you can buy has this feature, and of course the most important thing that I love about this microphone is the sound quality. So this microphone holder or suspension arm is actually made by Boya, and it's also spring loaded. So compared to those regular microphone stands or microphone boom arms that you can buy at the market, this one is more of heavy duty, and the best feature of it is that it keeps it in place. So if you're using a heavy microphone, then you will benefit a lot from this kind of heavy duty suspension arm. As you can see, you can just move the suspension arm around and it will not move again. So it's like it's very sturdy, and you can rely on the microphone that you are using, that it's not gonna be dropped off because the suspension arm cannot really lift the microphone. This microphone setup is currently heavy, and I am quite surprised that the suspension arm can keep it in place. And this is what's best for the spring-loaded suspension arms. It's just easy to use and it looks more professional compared to this one that I was using. So I actually have this boom arm or suspension arm which has springs on it. It really looks something that is really made out of cheap metals, and I think that if I put this on the table, it's gonna drop my microphone. So if you have like an expensive microphone like what I'm using before, then you don't want it to drop that microphone. So it's just a simple setup. You just need to connect it on your table and then just move it around, and it sticks like glue. So that's pretty much it for our review for today. Again, I would like to thank Boya for sending these items for review. I really love the quality of the microphone and the stand as well. And I think I'm gonna be using this on one of my recordings that I will be creating soon. Thank you for watching till the end. If you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you are new to the channel, consider subscribing to my channel. Also hit the bell icon so that you'll get notified and updated whenever I upload a new video like this. I'll see you guys on the next product review.